Welcome everyone to the King of the Palace, presented by New Palace Lanes in Fitchburg, Mass., sponsored by North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass.
Welcome to King of the Palace. I'm Dennis Nuzzo, and one of these two teams will be the first ever mixed tag team champions. Will it be the team to my left who is just mowing down the competition, the team of Sullivan and Bojarski? Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Or will it be no stranger to the King of the Palace, Brandon Marks, and first timer with a roll-up score of 670, Sarah Duffy? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
You were just explosive, 713 in the qualifier. Lights out. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I wish I could take some of those strings into it now, but it's good to have that one seed, not have to go through the ladder. But no matter what, Dean's a hell of a competitor, and no matter what, this is going to be a tough match.
What are your thoughts about bowling for the championships, your first time on TV?
I don't know, just got a bowl.
Good advice. Good advice. Going for the championship yet again. It's the title you haven't held yet. It's the only one you haven't held yet. What do you think about it?
I haven't held the scratch yet.
Oh, you haven't held the scratch yet. That's right, because we haven't done one yet since you've been around. That's right. We will be having one shortly. So, what are your thoughts?
Throw the ball and let the pins fall.
You're terrible.
Been called
I like his motto.
Marilyn, your thoughts?
I agree with Dean.
The number ones are going against the number fours. Let's see what happens.
Well, good luck to you guys. Good luck to you. I'll see one team in the 11th box to crown the first ever mixed tag champions. See you then.
Welcome to everyone to the King of the Palace. You are watching the final random doubles between Sarah Duffy and Brandon Marks versus Marilyn Borjowski and Dean Sullivan. Up first, Sarah Duffy on alley 4. She's been bowling for 28 years. Her high singles are 153. Her high triples are 396. She comes out of Academy Lanes. Marilyn's been bowling for 27 years. Her high average is a 108. Her high singles are 166. Her high trip is at 399.
Wide right on that.
This is the first time for Sarah.
Little fun fact about Sarah. She's our Queen of the Palace's sister, Becca Vesta.
Ah, I did not know this.
Know that. Nice factoid by you, Dennis. Okay, people.
I throw one in every now and then.
$10 for the team of Sullivan and Bojarski. Marks and Duffy with a 9. Box number 2. String number 1.
Sarah bowls on the Tuesday night Speed League at Academy. Her favorite lead is the triangle. Her least favorite shot is the spread eagle.
Oh, come on,
drops a bomb.
Nice way to start. Box number 2 with his hammer.
Maryland bowls on the Wednesday night men's mixed league, Tuesday night, and Thursday nights, and Friday nights in the Sunday Pro League.
It's a lot of bowling.
Yeah, it is.
Shooting the 1, 2, 10 box. They got 2 out of the 3. All right. 2 nines. Okay. Box number 3.
Bowling runs in their family. Sister of Becca Vestal and daughter of Nancy Vestal, who is in the Candlepin Hall of Fame.
Wide left. Okay, going for a double. Oh, almost.
Wow. Nice pitch.
The 5 pin's rocking, it might go.
That pin's a rocking, don't come a knocking.
Oh, yes,
Nice shot.
That's the way to get the jitters out.
Nice shot. Oh, Maryland just missed. Once again, people, 2 pin a spare, not as easy as it looks.
Maryland's favorite shot is the 1-7-10 no wood, and her least favorite shot is the 7-10 no wood.
Oh, she's really focused right now. She's just pinning like a monster.
Okay.
This is for the title, man.
Yeah.
You got it. Every pin counts.
First ever mixed tag champs.
First time ever on TV? First time. Here we go, Sarah. Get that head pin. Come on, Sarah.
Right down the middle of the plate.
Found it. Oh, no. Come on, come on. One more.
Oh, it's good eight. Good eight, though.
Yeah, she got a nice shot here for spare. Quickly, Dennis, you're going way left? Or you're going
I
to
left. Left sweep went right
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Oh, do that.
Oh,
What do I know?
Sarah's smiling. The bowling gods were good to her. I don't think she played it that way, but it's a mark. Back-to-back spares for Sarah.
Looks all the same on paper.
Absolutely.
Okay, Maryland.
It's not how, it's how many.
Ooh.
Boy,
That's
that's
nine.
okay.
Sullivan and Wojcicki at 48. Marks and Duffy at 49 working on the spare.
Give a shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru. Visit buynorthend.com or visit them in person and see Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also, go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling and see. Oh, she wrecks the rack.
Sorry about that day. 3 in a row. Talk about coming back.
No more jitters for her.
Type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling and see my good friend George do parodies on Candlepin Bowling, Duck Pin Bowling, and 10-pin bowling.
He's still here? Thought he was.
He's
Oh, yeah,
still
he's
here. Proud supporters of the King of the Palace. And also thank you everybody on YouTube and Local Access and on Facebook for watching the King of the Palace. We can't do what we do without you, and of course we cannot do the show without the bowlers.
Well, we could try, but it wouldn't be much of a show.
Okay.
And we are at 663 subscribers. Please tell us where you're watching from, so we can give you a shout out.
Up first, no stranger to the King of the Palace, Mr. Dean Sullivan. He's been bowling for 45 plus years. His average is a 115, high single 184. His high trip is a 450. You watched him close out last week's match between Lowell and Stockton with a triple strike to put them away for them to move on.
Opens up with a, oh, I thought it was going to be
And
a
also,
9
no stranger to the King of the Palace, Mr. Brandon Marks. Bowling for 20 years. His high average is a 117. High single 209. His high trip is a 486. He comes in with the #1 score, 713 qualifying score. Very impressive.
Oh, he was bowling lights out. We're bowling on the same lane. Me, him, and Josh Lowell. It was just ridiculous.
Boy, was he exploding the pins.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a former champion. He's been here many times before.
Yes, he has.
10 bucks for Dean puts him at 64. And a 7 box for Brandon puts him at 83. 19 pin lead for Brandon and Sarah right now.
okay. Dean Sullivan up in lane number 4. Box number 7.
Yeah, 7.
Dean's home alleys at leader lanes.
Found the head pin and leaves one of the 6 Mongols. Nice wood there.
Brandon Marks, home alleys are Central Park lanes, where he bowls Tuesday nights.
My alma mater.
Both men with spare shots, albeit not the easiest in the world. Oh, nice shot by Dean. Nailed it. See if Brandon can do the same. And whoa!
Wow.
Wow, 3 times.
Boy, oh boy, I thought that was there, Dennis.
Yeah. I want to thank everyone that showed up today, all the men and women. Thank you for bowling. Appreciate it.
We
What
can't
we-
do what we do without yous.
How many do we have, David? 20,
30, I believe.
30? Mixed doubles, random mixed double teams. Okay, Dean Sullivan up. Lane number 4, box number 7, string number 1.
You know what the Italian lucky number is?
The what?
The Italian lucky number?
No.
It's 13.
13?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You know what's happening? You know what's happened on January 13th?
Oh, no, Dennis, what is happening on January 13th?
I don't hope it's not a Friday. No, it's a Saturday. Because it's the second annual Queen of the Palace.
Oh, and who's the champion?
That would be Becca Vestal. Miss Triple Strike herself.
Oh, Dean Sullivan clean up on alley 4, drops a bomb.
Nice pitch by Brandon Marks.
I know. Becca's been chomping at the bit to defend her title, and she'll get the opportunity against a whole new field of opponents.
She wanted to be here today, but she couldn't make it.
So, ladies, here's your calling. Calling all ladies near and far. January 13th at 4 o'clock, Becca Vestal will take on all newcomers. See if she can be the first woman ever to repeat King of the Palace.
That would be awesome.
And would she take action? Would she actually take the Queen's option?
Good question.
Yeah, well, who knows?
Never discussed that with her.
Dean Sullivan The 9th box, the foundation box, filling a strike. A little bit left, but still leaves the 137, favorable wood, spare shot.
Just has to split him, and that 7-pin should go.
Brandon Marks cranks it up, finds the head pin, and he leaves check mark.
Notice how I said it should go because nothing's a given in here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's off.
Oh!
He didn't split him, he caught the outside of it. But it's a good 9 fill. Gives them the lead by 1.
Oh, up
Wow,
and
Brendan
over.
just
2 in a row. He's just off on the right side for spares in the last 2 boxes.
10 bucks for Dean.
Brandon shooting 10.
And 9 bucks for Brandon, puts him at 111.
So
2 pins.
2 pin difference.
Yep.
I've
111
seen
to
this
113.
before.
Oh,
There's still
that
lots of bowling to go though.
last week, right down to the bottom.
I want to thank everybody out there for watching King of the Palace. We appreciate your comments, good, bad, or indifferent. Thank you for supporting the show. When you leave your comments on YouTube, the Nuz usually responds and drops a bomb on alley 3.
That's all he did in the qualifying, man. He had 1 string, he had 2 double strikes.
Oh, nice shot by. Boy, we got the bowlers bowling here, Dennis, huh?
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
Dean wants to add another title reign to his repertoire.
One at 121 and 123.
Dean and Maryland want to run the ladder.
Oh, they're doing it.
And he wide right, leaves the 1-2, 9-10. Brandon for the fill, finds the head. Oh, he has a hammer. Another one. He's got a double.
Captain double.
Oh my goodness.
So Sullivan and Bojarski at 129. And wait for Brendan to throw his double. Right now they're sitting at 131.
Very deliberate bowl, takes his time, 2-step delivery, drops the shoulder.
Oh, is he going to triple it up?
Oh,
I almost copied Dean from last week.
oh my goodness.
That puts Marks and Duffy at 139. So 10-pin lead for Marks and Duffy going to the 2nd string. That's some clutch bowling right there.
Okay, bowler's getting ready for string number 2. Designating what lanes to start and finish on. The ladies on 3 and 4.
Up first on alley 4, Marilyn Borjowski.
Veteran Candlepin bowler.
Comes from Ryan's Family Amusement in Millis, and also she bowls out of Exeter, New Hampshire.
Both bowlers finding the pocket. One drops 8, one drops 6. Toughest shot for Maryland though. Oh, wide left. Just missed.
Oh, right in. Oh, wow.
Both of them got. Well, I thought.
Got hosed? Is that what you're looking for?
I really thought Sarah had hers.
Yeah, it just cut in at the last second.
You know, it looks so easy. I say it time and time again, but it isn't.
No, nothing is.
How did that spear not go down?
Pair of 10s.
I know, Dennis, nothing hit, but it was hit. If the ball hit the pin next to it, though. Oh, Candlepin bowling. A lot of fun, but also a lot of frustration.
A lot of frustration, trust me.
Yep.
It's been more walls punched in this sport than any other.
Right down the middle of the plate.
Look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Sarah found the head pin. She gets a strike. Maryland banged it and leaves this ugly mess. The 3, 4, 7.
We actually have 2 sisters hold the title.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
And do you think Sarah would come down and challenge Becca for her title? That'd be interesting.
Well, that'd be a great match.
Why not have their mother come down and challenge both of them?
Oh.
You ever met her? You know her?
Yes.
Both against her?
Yes.
Righty, lefty?
She's still bowling?
Yep, she's still bowling. Yep.
Still very effective?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It must be in the genes, as they say.
That would be
Dennis.
awesome.
These 2 daughters bowling. We've seen them both. Ooh.
3 generations of Vestal attacking each other.
Going for the double.
That
Nails
would be
it.
something to see.
Wouldn't it?
Sarah Duffy leaves the spread eagle minus a talon.
See if their mom would take them back to the woodshed.
Oh, nice.
I'll learn you, I think I do.
Yep. 6 on the strike.
Curved a little too much in that one.
Okay, I'm going to play the 2 and 0. No, she's going the other way. Or maybe
yeah,
she's
that would be
afraid
the
of- yeah.
that would be the 2 to
You
play.
got no shot at making a spear if you played the right side. Okay. Well, at least now. You never know about this game. Pin could go in the pit, come back out, knock him down, right, Dennis? Okay, Maryland up on the spear. Wants an 8, 9, or 10. Just missed the head
Up
pin.
to the right.
Okay, it's 7 Phil. Oh, look at this. Sarah had the 4-pin fall for her, so she's got an easier shot for a spear now.
Caught a nice break on that.
Yeah, this is a tough one though. The 1, 2, 10.
I got away from it.
Yeah. Both of them missed their objects.
I don't think that was any good. That.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
To go with a 9 box. 8 box, yeah. And Sarah's gets a 9. Okay, after 4.
After 4, Sullivan and Bojarski at 43, Marks and Duffy at 46. One more box for the winner, and then the men take over.
Okay.
I wouldn't count either one of these teams out.
Nope. 13 pins separate the teams.
We've seen what Dean Sullivan can do, and we know what Brandon Marks can do.
Oh, one bad. Okay, Sarah Duffy leaves the 1, 3, 6, 8. Some wood, I don't think will help.
You are watching King of the Palace, the random double.
Oh.
We started, we had a whole field of opponents, men and women. Took the top 5 men, took the top 5 women, put them both together, never bowled before together, ever.
Oh, nice 10 box.
We've seen Dean and Marilyn run the ladder up to this point,
Just stepping on everyone.
but they've run into a roadblock with Sarah Duffy and Brandon Marks.
So at the half, both teams are at 53, and Marks and Duffy are up 10 pins overall.
Both bowlers, veteran Candlepin bowlers, checking their slides.
Up first on alley 4, Mr. Brandon Marks. His favorite shot is the 9 drop with a plank. His least favorite shot is a spread eagle.
Both bowlers here, Dennis, really getting ready. Here we go. Brandon Marks, you're on in on that head pin.
Ooh, off to the left.
Wide left, just missed.
See what Dean can do here.
He found the head
Oh.
pin and almost dropped the
hammer all the way.
Dennis, quickly, where are you going on this? You splitting the 1 and the 3, or are you going to the left of the head pin?
I'd split them. Yeah, I'd rather split and send it. Yeah. But you never know. Some people have preferences. They'd rather go one way than
Ooh.
another.
Dean Sullivan, missing left. And a single. Most frustrating thing to do in Candlepin bowling. Thank you. Brandon
Take at least 2 out of this. There you go.
So frustrating.
6 seasons and nothing's changed.
I remembered them.
Yeah, I think you remember when Dennis looked at you.
What the joke was, I was going to put in a lifesaver, and Dennis, being the true professional he is on the mic, noticed it, and I got the evil eye.
Well,
Don't do it.
We heard it coming out of your pocket. Crinkle, crinkle,
Oh,
crinkle.
okay. Found the head pin.
I think Travis heard you down there, and he's not even on the microphone.
Good old Travis. There's only one Travis Walk. Where is he?
Wow, what's going on over
He's
here with
down in the
Brandon?
back. Wide left.
I think he'd rather those pins stayed up.
Yeah. I have no idea on this one, Dennis. Kept the left side helicopter. I guess that's all you can do. Put the ball somewhere.
Right there.
Oh,
just
missed. Just missed. Dean's good. Dean's only going to throw the strike to get the spare, and he
Nice pickup for
threw
Dean.
the strike ball to get the spare. All right.
9 box for Brandon.
Well, coming down to final 3. Marks are going to tell the difference. I don't think pinning's going to determine this. It's who's going to get more marks. Spares or strikes with good fills.
Shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru. And also go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling and see my good friend George. 2 parodies on Candlepin Bowling, Duckpin Bowling, and 10-pin bowling.
Did you say something?
Dean Sullivan right down the middle of the plate on alley 3.
Dropped 6 on the spare. Wanted better, in my opinion, deserved better. Look at that ugly mess. And Brandon,
Wow.
It's funny how many times that happens. You leave that 3rd pin in.
yeah, how do you know, The 6 pin stays up and the other 3 go down.
Yeah. The 10 pin went because it went up. Pin went off the sidewall and took it.
But how did the 1 and the 3 fall down, Dennis, without hitting the 6? Right?
You know, Brandon
one
Marks
around it.
almost looks like that dude from one of those boy bands back in the 90s, doesn't he?
Look at him. I'm like, what?
You know what I'm talking about?
I do, but I'm not getting into it.
But am I right?
Yeah, I guess.
People, I have no comment.
Hey, it is a first.
Well, yeah, because his idea of a boy band with the Beatles.
Head pin, come on. Fall down. Give the man a break.
Dean off to, wow. Both of them in the ocean, but they got breaks. Except for I like Dean's better than I like
Dean's a
Brandon's.
little
He's
better.
got a helicopter.
I would play his off the wall, 6 pin off the wall, come bounce back.
Oh. Ball went in front of it. And,
Oh, just a little thin on that.
Dean hit his object.
Well, just
Just
a little
missed.
thin. A little thin.
Oh boy. Well, 1 box to go.
1 pin difference. Sullivan and Wojcicki are down 1 pin.
Not
Once
too much.
again, it's going to come down to the 3rd string and who wants it more.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nope, not for the King of the Palace with random doubles titles.
3 marks out of 18 boxes. For both teams.
Yeah, they did a lot the first string, but this string they kind of
What do you attribute it to,
Slow-paced.
Dennis? Just not there.
just not hitting the shots.
Oh,
They're
no.
not
Look,
shooting.
look at this mess. I can't blame it, Brandon. Look it up at the sky. Look him up, and then,
You could
He's
steal a
gonna
strike.
steal it.
and then
Oh.
Dean Sullivan throws it wide right and almost gets a backdoor strike. You tell me how it happens, Dennis. I'm all ears. And look at this.
Wow, Dean can actually take the lead with this.
This is just so frustrating.
Nails it.
Reed nailed that one.
And with that spare, he takes the lead.
Just a matter of by how much.
Hits the head pin and lines up getting an 8 box.
Right now they're up 1 pin. Sullivan and Wojcicki plus the fill.
Dean Sullivan hits the 3 and the 6 and gets a 9 drop. I have no answer for you, people. I have no answer.
We like it that
Generally, I have an opinion. Well, even you say the same thing, Dennis.
Now I have a quick question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
You ready?
Yeah,
We're down to the last match.
yeah,
Last for the King of the Palace random titles.
yeah.
Do you switch up your team and let the guys go first?
I would probably say leave the harder bowler second.
Yeah.
That way you have the person to fall back on at the end. But I remember the Stars and Strike show when they did the doubles like this. A couple of times the women were harder than the men and they finished up.
Yep. When Sarah is not bowling, she's a registered nurse. And she wants to give a shout out to her husband Steve and the boys, Nathan 3 and Ryan 2 months.
Both. Oh. Maryland found the head pin and leaves
Mary-
the spare lead.
Marilyn wants to give a shout out to her husband Daryl. And wants to thank him for pushing me to do this because you know what? Daryl, she's running the ladder.
Just missed.
Nine box for Sarah
So it's up to Marilyn now to keep the lead.
and 10 box for Maryland.
It's up to Maryland to keep the lead and add to it.
They're up 10 pins right now.
Well, Sarah's got to find the head pin here, people, obviously.
You are watching the King of the Palace, presented by New Palace Lanes in Fitchburg, Mass. Sponsored by North End Mazda
Oh, gotta-
Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. And watch me suck at bowling.
Well, both ladies with a spare shot. Let's see what happens. Sarah nails it. Nice shot, Sarah. Carried the 6 right into the 10. 4 into the 7. Oh, and Dennis, once again, the middle pin stays up.
Yep.
I thought she had that spare. Shooting 4 pin for 10 bucks. Unfortunately misses, and this could put them ahead or tie. 9 to tie.
Very well could, because they haven't factored in the 3-pin handicap yet for the string.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Big shot for Sarah Duffy. Let's see what happens.
9 pins separate the bowlers before this bowler.
Didn't want that. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And Maryland strikes. Smiles to the bowling gods. Turn of events. There
Wow.
we go. Look at this mess. Dennis, look at this.
I hope Sarah
The
doesn't
1, 2,
quit.
7, 6, 9, 10. Ugh.
She needs a nice out of this mess.
Wow. Tough box.
Yeah.
Set it and forget it. Next
forget
ball
about
down
it.
could be a strike.
A little frustrating there, people. Got to get back with it, Sarah.
Yeah, bounce back. Just bounce back.
Grip the ball. Look at your sights. Get the wind up. Hit the head pin like that. Oh, she did it. She's disgusted with that.
My most hated lead.
Was it 4, 5, 7?
Yeah.
Or the 5, 6, 10.
Right, exactly.
It's a tough lead.
How the ball doesn't take the 5 pin out of the road. Very difficult spare to make. Probably 1 out of 500.
But you know what shot I've been making a lot lately? Is the 4, 7, 10. Playing the 4 off the wall, taking out the 7, rolling over to get the 10. It's amazing. I've hit it more than I've missed it recently.
Wow.
Wow, that's shooting, Dennis.
I actually picked up the other night, and I couldn't believe I even picked it up. I picked up the 2-3, no wood, clean shot.
Which one'd you tilt over? The 3 with your ball? Why'd you go in the side curve?
I took the 3 out, and the 3. I hit the 3 on the inside and kicked it over, and just enough to hit the 2. I was like, oh my God.
That's amazing.
Where was that on camera?
Parallel pins, very, very difficult. Sarah, maybe a little bit tired here.
I don't know why.
Just not coming through. Okay.
Might be a little frustrated.
Yeah, Maryland shoot the 7 for a spare with easy wood.
She's just building the lead up for Dino. And we all know what happened when Dean gets a lead.
Oh yeah.
He didn't want that.
He doesn't let it go.
Only a $3.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Brandon's got a little hole to dig himself out of right now. After 5, Sullivan, Bojarski at 54 working on a spare. Marks and Duffy at 42.
Well, Brandon's got
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Come down to the last 5
for the championship.
for the random King of the Palace doubles titles. Want to thank everybody in YouTube land, Facebook, and on local access for tuning in to King of the Palace. Thank you for believing in what we do. We cannot do what we do without you. Also, the bowlers who turned out in droves today for this tournament.
It starts it off.
Dean just drops a bomb on alley 4.
Take that.
Strike on spare.
Brandon's going to answer. Oh, with the 5 pin just staying by himself.
Everything's surrounding it.
Kingpin up there, just wiggling.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And he nailed it.
I think he threw that one a little bit harder than usual.
Probably a little frustrated.
Yeah, I know. You want to stand up?
Brandon knows he's got him out in the climb.
Yeah. Down 31 pins, box to box.
4 to go.
But I've never seen Dean lose a lead.
See what happens. You can hold on for a few more boxes. Just off the head pin. Not too bad. Not too bad, O'Leary. Brandon.
Oh.
Look at this. Dennis, a reverse.
Inverted triangle.
Inverted triangle. Where are you going to go? White? I'm going way
White?
right.
White? Going to the white? Hello, I'm going to the white.
Only a 5. Oh.
Going to the white.
All right, enough.
Oh, Dino dialing it in. These guys have run the ladder from number 5 all the way up. How impressive is that?
29 pin lead for Sullivan and Bojarski going into the last 3.
They're not stopping, man.
No. Brandon needs to throw hammers
Brandon
right
needed
now.
that spare and he knew it. Dismissed. All right, 3 to go. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe Brandon can throw a trouble.
See what happens.
Oh, look at this. Off into the ocean.
He applauds the bowling gods.
Brandon right down the middle of the plate leaves.
Now he's got to hope that Dean misses and he gets this.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Brandon's are a little easier than, these 3 pins are tough.
Mix it up.
Nice shot by Dean Sullivan.
Dino's dialed in.
They both get it.
Brendan wants to, let's see. What does Brandon want?
Money.
No, Brandon wants to say thanks, Dave, for promoting the sport of Candlepin bowling.
Nice.
The show is great. Well,
Okay.
Brandon, I can say this. Thank you for making the trek down and competing in the King of the Palace, man.
Look at this.
He's a good seed,
Well,
and I know we'll see. I know I'll see Brandon again soon.
well, looks more like it's academic now. Dean Sullivan shooting a spare on the left side.
That'll do it.
That's
That'll do it right there.
Brandon
It's
going
academic
after,
now.
Yeah, Brandon going after the 310.
It is now.
The baby split.
Well,
the baby
we
split.
have, for the first time ever, random doubles champion, and of course, you have newcomer Marilyn Borjowski, and once again, Mr. Dean Sullivan.
Well, Mark's
Getting
told
sick
the
of
story. Yeah. Mark's telling the story.
He is no stranger to Titletown. He's held every title so far.
You should switch your name to King Sullivan of the Palace.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I like that, Dennis.
I'm sure he'd like it too.
Yeah. Another Mongo. You
Very
probably
good.
make
You
this
didn't-
one.
you didn't say Mongol.
I'm not a really big fan of the Mongo, to be honest with you. Sometimes it's so hard. You have to hit it just right
Oh,
to
yeah.
have all three pins. Because if you head on, you punch right
Right.
through it, or you can take two.
Oh, look
But
at it.
then
He
this
ain't
time,
stopping.
No, he ain't stopping 3 in a row. But then again, David, and phony baloney, the ball can't fit between two pins.
Nope.
All academic people, we gotta have the first champion.
Give a shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru in Newburgh, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or see them in person for a new or pre-owned Mazda Subaru. Type in YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling and see my good friend George do parodies on Candlepin Bowling, Duckpin Bowling, and 10-Pin Bowling. You have been watching King of the Palace, presented by Palace Lane, sponsored by Mazda Subaru and Watch Me Suck at Bowling. Thank you to FATV and their excellent staff, along with the OEPD, Steve Bronchuk, Dennis Nuzzo, and Amber behind the scenes, giving everybody their liquid encouragement.
And Craig Powers for scoring.
And Craig Powers for scoring. Dennis, wrap them up.
Third string, Sullivan Bajarski with a 140 for a 3-string total of 384. Marks and Duffy with a 107, 3-string total of 342.
You know, so we said at the beginning of the show, David and Dennis, Marks would tell the story, and
They did.
An unlikely team. All teams were unlikely, and it came down to Sullivan and Maryland running the ladder, defeating everybody in their path to become the first ever random doubles champion. Now let's get to the 11th box and meet our champs.
Welcome to the 11th box. I'm Dennis Nuzzo, standing here with the new and first ever mixed tag team champions. To my right, first time ever on the show, Marilyn Bojarski. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Great job. You guys ran the ladder. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely had a great time bowling with Dean.
Good to hear it. And to my left, we're going to name the show King Sullivan of the Palace from now on. Dean Sullivan. You just had to have another belt under your belt, I guess you should say, huh?
No, this is the only one I own right now.
But to your repertoire is what I meant.
Well, yeah, I was former.
And he said he wants that scratch championship, so we think about that one.
We're gonna have to promote that one and see if we can't get
Going to promote the ladies now. Starting now for January 13th, the ladies will be bowling.
Yep. And don't be surprised if you've seen Dean clean shaven wearing a skirt. Just saying, because that's the one title he hasn't held yet.
2 titles.
2 titles.
Oh,
2
But I
titles.
will be clean shaven because the beard comes off in December.
thank you guys to do this and to be teamed up with somebody that you never bowled with before. You two ran the ladder. There was a couple of times where things were kind of tough, and you guys just put the pedal to the metal and mowed everybody down. Congratulations to you both. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Yeah, after the match, you were down 10 pins after 1. Second string, you were up 9, and then you just exploded in 384 to 342. Fantastic bowling, great comeback.
Yeah, just throw the ball and let the pins fall.
Gee, it was like a puppet on that one.
Yeah, get that little snack help you.
Yes, it did.
Well, congratulations, both of you. We look forward to seeing you next time to defend your titles. And I'll see everyone January 13th for the second annual Queen of the Palace, where Becca Vessel will return to defend her title against everyone. See everyone then.